So 12th class, we are to start with the MySQL. In this system, there was one database with the name education, right? So I am connecting with that, right? And in that database, I have created the tables exams. Clear? So database name is education. I connect with the database, and under that database, I have created the table with the name exams. So these were the records which were already created in this table, and by giving select star from exams command, I have displayed the current structure of the table, right? Then I have used the DESC command. DESC is describe. I request everyone to please on the video while MySQL lecture is going on, so that I can have interaction with you all. आप इस लेक्चर के लिए प्लीज वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए ताकि मैं फेस टू फेस इंटरैक्ट कर सकूं, राइट? So by giving DESC command, you can display the physical structure of the table. If you want to display the structure of your table, the layout of your table, it will specify the fields you have taken. Fields means attributes or columns. Attributes or columns or fields. Then row or tuple or record. Okay, they are interchangeable names. Then the type of field you have taken, like admission number is of integer, student name characters of 20 size, subject character of 20 size, class integer, marks float, DOE date of exam, it is of date type. It is of date type, and grade is of type character, and then percentage of type float. You are very much familiar with all the data types except the date. So the format of date which I have taken is year, then month, then date. First is year, then month, then date. If month is single value less than 10, you have to add 0, like December, like you have January month 01, February month 02, likewise. Got it? Followed by the date, whatever date you want, then grading and this percentage. Clear? Now, as per this structure of the table, I have declared admission number as primary key. In the last lecture, I told you about primary key. Anybody can tell me the meaning of primary key? Anybody who can tell me the meaning of primary key? Yes, Akriti. Unmute yourself and tell me the meaning of primary key.
So primary key is a constraint that uniquely identifies the records.
Too good. Too good. A constraint that is used to uniquely identify the records in the table. No two records can have the same value for that field which is being declared as primary key. Like suppose I have in this table, I have declared admission number as primary key. So inside the admission number column, I cannot have two students with the same admission number. Second condition of primary key, you cannot leave the entry blank for the field taken as primary key. आपने जिस फील्ड को प्राइमरी की डिक्लेयर कर दिया, आप उसके अंदर नल वैल्यू एंटर नहीं करवा सकते. but all the other fields which are not primary key and to which you have not given not null constraint, you can add null value. Like suppose I'm going to add one row record. We have to see the order. What is the order? Admission number, student name, subject, class, marks, date, grade, and percentage. Okay. What I do is insert into exams values. Insert into exams values. Now what values you want to give? I want to give values फर्स्ट के लिए तो नल हो गया, एडमिशन नंबर नल हो गया, देन स्टूडेंट नेम लेट अस गिव अभी, देन सब्जेक्ट इज मैथ्स, ओके, then after that we have class is 12th, then we have marks 90, then we have date. Whenever you have to fill the date value, it is to be enclosed in single quotes. 2021-05-10. Date is always to be enclosed in single quotes. Okay. Then grade is A, and the last field is percentage. Let it be 82.5. Now the database is generating an error because you have violated the rules of primary key. The field declare as primary key cannot have null value. आपने एडमिशन नंबर को प्राइमरी की डिक्लेयर किया हुआ है और आप उसके ऊपर नल वैल्यू नहीं लगा सकते, अलाउड नहीं है. सो व्हाट इज द रेक्टिफिकेशन ऑफ दैट? वी हैव टू एलिमिनेट द नल एंड वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड एनी पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू बट अ यूनिक वैल्यू. अब अगर मैं यहां पे 114 दूं तो दोबारा एरर आएगा, क्योंकि 114 का रिकॉर्ड अजय नाम से ऑलरेडी एंटर्ड है, तो एडमिशन नंबर रिपीट तो कर नहीं सकते आप. नाउ द database has accepted the record because you have fulfilled all the necessary conditions for the primary key. So we can see the records of the table. Now check it out. Is the condition clear for primary key? Yes, primary key concept is clear to everyone. Okay, I have a question for you all. Whosoever knows the answer, please come on the video and give the answer. Can I have multiple primary key? मैंने एडमिशन नंबर को प्राइमरी की बनाया है. Can I have multiple primary keys in the table? Maulik has raised hand. Yes, Maulik.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, there can't be more than one primary key in table.
Very right, Maulik. Excellent response. There can be only and only one primary key in a table. You cannot have multiple primary keys. Okay. Multiple primary keys are not allowed in table, in database, right? So let us proceed to another constraint that is called unique constraint. Unique constraint. Now, what is unique constraint? Unique constraint is also like primary key constraint. It uniquely identifies the record in the table. Okay. No two rows can have same value for unique key field. मान लीजिए मैं मार्क्स के ऊपर यूनिक की लगा दूं तो कोई भी दो बच्चों के मार्क्स सेम नहीं हो सकते. You cannot enter duplicate value in the unique key constraint. Am I clear? Am I totally clear to all of you? No two candidates can have the same marks in the field declared as unique key constraint. Right? But how it is different from primary key constraint? Primary भी unique value accept करती है, no duplicate values. Unique constraint also accept non-duplicate values. You cannot add duplicate value. Then what is the difference between primary and unique? The strongest difference in primary and unique constraint is there can be only one primary key constraint in the table, but there can be multiple unique constraints. आप एक से ज्यादा फील्ड में यूनिक कंस्ट्रेंट्स लगा सकते हैं. यू कैन हैव मोर देन वन फील्ड एज यूनिक की कंस्ट्रेंट. ओके, I just create one small table in front of you. Create table test, right? Roll number, integer, unique, name, character 10, score, float, unique. Now check it out. In this table, roll number is of unique type. Roll number is declared as unique constraint. Score is also declared as unique constraint. So at a time in one table, I am having two attributes declared as unique key constraints. Now I try to enter the record, insert into test values 1 comma Aditya comma 98. Okay, then I try to repeat the value database has given the error. You can't have same roll number for two students, provided the roll number field has been declared as unique key constraint. Okay. So I have to set it out. 2. Now it is accepting the record. Now third record I am entering, roll number 3. I repeat the marks. Let the name be Arav. Again error. Why? Score field is also declared as unique constraint. So like roll number field, you cannot enter same value, same score for two students in the score field. तो यहां पे भी error है, तो I have to set it right. Now it will accept the record. So I have 3 records here. Clear? Am I clear? Bhavneet, Maulik, Ruchika, Nandini, Mohit. Let me see whose thumb is not up. Jatin, Vanshika, Pratham Sharma, Vaibhav, Vanshika. Okay, I am going to do one more thing. Anirudh 96. Unique constraint accepts null value. One more difference between unique constraint and primary key constraint. One more difference between unique constraint and primary key constraint. Primary key constraint does not allow duplicate value. It does not allow null value. Unique constraint does not allow duplicate values, but you can enter null value in a field declared as unique constraint. यूनिक कंस्ट्रेंट में नल वैल्यू आ सकती है, प्राइमरी की कंस्ट्रेंट में नल वैल्यू नहीं आ सकती. सेकेंड डिफरेंस, there can be multiple unique constraints in one table, but there can be only one primary key in a table. Am I clear? Class, am I clear? All right. Let us go with the group by command now. Now, what is group by command? When you want to display the records as a group. As a group. Suppose I give you one situation. Think about the situation which I will give you, and you will get to know the meaning of group by command, that what group by command will do. In your class, there are 50 students, okay? I have given the task, count how many students are having chemistry subject, how many students are having physics subject, how many students are having arts subject. तो आप मुझे कहते हो chemistry is being opted by 12 students, physics opted by 28 students, and arts occupied by 10 students. एक ग्रुप बन गया, एक बैच बन गया. Subject and total number of students in the subject. First is subject. Second is total number of students in that subject. Means as order by is based on some field. आप किसी फील्ड के बेस पे ही सॉर्टिंग कर सकते हो. उसी तरह से जो ग्रुप बाय कमांड है, that is also based on some field. How you want to group the records? You can group the records on the basis of some attribute, some column. Okay? Like I tell you, exam table is here. Like we can group the students on the basis of grade. On the basis of grade. To display total number of students in each grade. To display total number of students in each grade. जैसे कितने बच्चों का A ग्रेड है, कितने टोटल बच्चों का B ग्रेड है, right? So select. Whenever you are using group by command, you have to use aggregate function. What this function will do? Who will tell me? Quite few number of times I have told you the meaning of this aggregate function. Count bracket star. What it will do? Who will tell? Yes, hurry up. Bhavneet Singh has raised hand. Yes, Bhavneet Singh.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, it will count number of records in the table.
Yeah, definitely. The total number of records. Very right. Good. Good response. Select count star. किसके बेस पे काउंटिंग करनी है? ग्रेड. From exam Group by exam, group by grade. As order by is based on certain field, group by is also based on some field, right? Clear? So I am to make a group of total number of students in each grade. So that is what I have done. Total number of students represented by count star. Then the name of that field on the basis of which you want to group by, from table name, group by command, then again the same field name on the basis of which you want to group. Table education.exam does not exist. It was exams or exam? It was exams. See, total students having A grade are 3 and total students having B grade are 2. Am I clear with the group by command? Any doubt, any queries? Jatin Mahajan, concept is clear. Vanshika, Vaibhav. All right, again I display the table. Let us make one more group by command. We can group the students on the basis of subject. Total number of students in each subject. Total number of students in each subject. कि इंग्लिश में कितने बच्चे हैं, मैथ्स में कितने बच्चे हैं, साइंस में, कंप्यूटर में, मैथ्स में, राइट? Select count star subject from exams, group by subject. Subject is the field name. Yes. See, in computer you have total number of students 1, in English again 1, in maths 2, in science 1. Okay, I hope group by command is clear to everyone. Any query, any doubt? Okay. Okay, what is the role of alter table command? That day we discussed the alter table. I have a question for you all. What is the role of alter table command? Yes. Who will tell? Alter table command. 2 students have raised hand. Yes, Manreet, unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
So alter table command will make changes in existing table.
Yeah, to make alterations in the existing table. Very right, Manreet. Good. Okay, suppose I want to add a new column. I want to add a new column to my table. Which keyword I will be using? Yes, Vanshika, unmute yourself. I want to add a new column in the existing table. Which keyword I'll be using? Any idea? Add keyword. Vanshika, add keyword. By taking add keyword in the alter table command, I can add the new column. Okay, if I want to make changes in the existing column, which keyword I'll be using? Modify keyword. Alter table come with 2 keywords. Add keyword and modify keyword. Add keyword is used when you want to add a new column. Okay, and modify keyword is used when you want to make changes in the existing column. Like suppose your name field is of character type array, like it has size 20, character 20. You want to increase the size. You want to increase size from 20 to 30. So that you can use the modify keyword. Okay, am I clear? Then suppose you have forgotten to declare any key as primary key. You can declare the key primary key later on by using alter table command. अगर आप प्राइमरी की पहले लगाना भूल गए हो तो आप दोबारा से प्राइमरी की लगा सकते हो by using alter table command. Okay, am I clear? Am I clear? So जैसे ये टेबल है, टेस्ट टेबल है, right? I want to add one column to the test table. Alter table test, add grade of type character. One column added. Now since grade column is added now, so for the existing records it will have the value null. You can update it later on. You can update it later on by using update command. Okay, am I clear? Am I clear, all of you? Okay, how I'll be updating it? Suppose मेरे को रोल नंबर 1 वाले बच्चे का ग्रेड ए ग्रेड करना है सेट. How can I do it? Who will tell? How can I do it? How can I set A grade to the child having roll number 1? Yes, who will tell? Anmol has raised hand. Yes, Anmol. Anmol, unmute
Good
you.
morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Sir, by update clause.
Update command, yeah, by using update command, we can set up the grade like update test set grade equal to A, where roll number equal to 1. Okay, select star from test. वो देखो A grade set हो गया. Clear to all of you? Concept is clear 12th?